Hello guys, welcome to our channel. So I'm coming back after almost a week of gap. So the reason behind is very simple. Nowadays you can see on the chart as well. If we see this is Nifty daily chart, and if we try to see daily market moving 200 points almost. Okay, so if we see here day before yesterday on Friday, the low was around 218 and the high was at 381. So almost this is 160 180 point, right? Before that as well, it has given almost 200 point move almost. You if you see in last couple of days, every day it has given a big moves. Okay, so it is tend to hit a stop loss at every occasion. Okay, so if you buy if you let's say buy a call option, then there are high chances of hitting a stop loss, and if you buy a put option, then again there are high chances of putting a stop loss hitting a stop loss. It is same for Nifty and Bank Nifty as well. Bank Nifty also giving very high moves, right? So why to trade in such a cases? Okay, so there is no burden on us to trade every day, right? So just keep calm. If you don't see market stable and it is giving this kind of moves, then just try to become ideal and don't trade every day. That is not a necessary thing. It is not trading is also a part of trading, and we can save money as well, right? Because it is better than hitting a stop loss. Stay away from market. Why to stay away? Because see, if the conditions are in our hand, then we could have did something like uh, if the conditions are like market is trending or only going in one direction, then we can follow the trend and take the appropriate decision and make a profit. But in such a cases, war kind of situation, again there are a couple of other high beta factors like election results are going to be there on the 10th of March, then LIC IPO. So all these things are coming, right? In all are in parallel, and along with that this Ukraine issue, US and Russia. So these things making market very violent and hitting retail users stop retailers stop loss, right? So just stay away, I would say, and don't try to enter. When can we enter in such a case, right? So that is the million dollar question. So what we are observing, there is definitely a trend line we can see right over here. If I try to draw something, so this is the trend line that I can see, and on the downside this is very good support. 16800 will be support. Now anyone can know that these are support areas, 16800, and on the upper side 16400, 16300, all 16500 to be specific. Those are upper range right now. So any side breakdown, okay, that will be fresh entry point for us. So if we are seeing market moving above 16400, 16480, then that will be a fresh opportunity to go on the higher side. And on the lower side, if we are breaking 16,800, that will be fresh short side. So I would suggest to take trade at these levels. Okay, at these levels, not in between this level. Okay, the reason is very simple. If you want to save your money, then just don't enter. That's the only advice I would have given. And where is the entry point? As I said, near about 680, 600, 16,800. I will see if it is breaking on the daily basis, closing basis, then I will definitely go on the short side, and in that case we will head towards our previous low of 16,400, right? That level, that will be act as the first level of support, 16,400 to 500, and upper side definitely this 17,800 will be a level of resistance. So just stay calm and don't trade. That's what my advice will be. And just keep on observing global events and global news. So what's going to happen? So for example, if I try to say, if let's say war is going to happen, then what will happen? So the dollar will increase and crude oil and all those prices will increase, right? So how it will impact on Indian market? So in Indian market, if you see all the crude oil prices, so as soon as this election going to end on I'm not sure what is the end date for the election, maybe 5th or 6th of or 7th of March, maybe the last day of the election phase, right? So on that day itself we can see a rise in the petrol and diesel prices. So how it will impact, where it will impact, we need to come up with that. So for that, Asian Paint, so paint stocks will fall because if crude oil prices are going up because of global reasons, as well as elections are over and we have stable crude oil prices, petrol diesel prices. So those will, definitely gonna increase. So Asian Paint, Asian Paint. So definitely I would, keep and watch on Asian Paint. I'm still, feeling if the petrol prices are going too high because of any reason. That can be reason of a war, or that can be reason of a, elections are completing and all. This stock will, definitely come in pressure. So we have this trend line going on, and anything below this 31,050 or something, it will try to test this previous low of 3,000. So 3,150 will be the level to watch out for, and the target will be 3,000. So that's the short term view on Asian Paint. So similarly, that kind of, trades you can uh, keep in your radar, and you can be, act on that. So if war is happening, so we all now know that war is basically because of that natural gas pipeline that Russia made from Russia to Germany, and the uh, relations are, going to be improved between Russia and Germany and France due to that natural gas pipeline. So natural gas, and if any war happens, then natural gas prices will, definitely gonna high. And in that case, what will be the impact on our side? The impact can be seen in the ONGC. For that, I already created a video. I can give you the link for that in the description. But apart from that, MGL and IGL as well, you need to keep an eye. So let's check MGL chart or IGL chart. Yeah, so IGL is right now at very much bottom side. So this was the low it has touched. But yeah, definitely it has some support in this area, this particular area, 370. So let's check weekly chart. Okay, so here also you can see 366 was the previous low, this area, right? And right now at 370, 375. So definitely this will act as support, and if any bounce comes in the gas prices and all the commodity prices, then definitely this will, be on the radar. So keep an eye on this IGL, MGL, and then even ONGC. So likewise, you pick your stock. So for another example is whenever a war kind of situation occurs, the metal prices goes high. Okay, so metal becomes, very costly in global markets. So keep an eye on Tata Steel, Vedanta, Hindalco. Those may, get benefit out of it. So there will be some stocks which are getting benefit of the any war situation, and there will be stocks which are, get impacted due to such news. So we need to keep an eye on these such stocks, and I will come up with another video with all the such important stocks that you need to keep an eye. But yeah, from trading perspective, I would suggest Nifty level is, we have clearly we have a very good level right now with us. 16,800 is a, base for us, and 17,400 as a top range. So anything outside of this range we can, trade, but in between I would suggest you to I would suggest you to not trade, so that, we can save our money. And of course there will be some buying opportunities. For example, if you see HDFC, last time it went up to how much level it went, 2289. See how much, so this was the triangular pattern which I drawn, and it broke and it given very good dip. But yeah, that was some kind of buying opportunity. So we can, keep our focus open, and try to go for such buying opportunities, identify the stocks, and then enter positionally as well. So I entered in HDFC positionally in equity. Okay, so this was my level of attraction over here, like right, 2360, 2350 was the level for which I was looking as a buying opportunity, and I bought near 2340. Okay, but it went down, but then it again bounced. Okay, so such good quality stocks you can keep an eye and keep on investing. That's what I will say. If it breaks 16,800, then we can, stop, or on the investment point of view, and we can then take a decision where we can find the bottom. Always market's not going to take a v-shaped recovery, right? So it will spend some time like that and then it will go. So it there we will get some ample opportunity to invest our, to trade as well. So that's what my short video right now on this. Of course, this global tension is going on. US and Russia, they are, in front of each other, but I feel there won't be any war. This is just a tussle between two big nations, and everything will be fine. So I will, from my point of view, 16800 I will look as a, still a base, and from there I don't think we will break that, and I will keep on adding index options if we hold 16800 level. Okay, and if it breaks, then only I will be on the short side. So that's what my today's video is all about. Thanks for watching, and have a happy trading time. Thank you.